Okay, so today is day 2, and I have my official weight and official measurements. Uh, Not gonna lie, this is kind of hard, but shit happens or whatever. But this is literally the biggest I've been in my life, and so that's why it was very important to make a change. I'm just trying to look it up on my phone so I won't get it wrong. Okay, so my measurements are 47 bust, waist 42, and hips 31. Um, and mostly I want to try this time to try to go over my measurements, go off of my measurements, because I'm like a huge scale abuser. Like, I will weigh myself like every single day. Do not do that. I do not recommend you do that. It's not a good thing because there's a lot of different factors that can factor in your weight being different. Water weight is one of the biggest things. Um, your weight just fluctuates from anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds every day. So you want to make sure you don't weigh yourself every day like I do. But yeah, this time I kind of want to just try to go off of my measurements instead of going off of the scale, because that can, kind of throw you off and shit when it don't turn out to be what you expected it to be or what you wanted it to be. So shit, like my current weight right now is 383. Yeah. And then a lot of people are like, oh, you look fine the way you are. Oh, you blah, 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 this, that, and other. And I appreciate the support and love. But numbers don't lie. And that's not a good number to have. That's pretty high. I'm 5'9". It's not like I'm short. And that's probably why some people see me like, okay, you're big, but you don't seem that big. But I am. And it's the reality of the situation. And, yeah, that's why I have to do something, because it's all about health at this point, because like it hurts to walk at this point. Pain, ankle pain, feet pain from being standing up on all this weight, and it's not healthy. It's not fun. It's not something, what I'm saying. I love myself the way I am, because you have to love yourself the way you are. And that's the biggest thing, I think, going through this journey, is that you have to accept yourself for how you are now, regardless of where you want to be, regardless of where you're trying to go. You got to accept yourself for who you are now, because if you don't do that now, you will not appreciate the person that you become in the future. And that's just based off an example of myself, because I've done it several times. I've lost 70, 50, 80 pounds. And when I got to that smaller me, I still was not satisfied. I still felt like I was not good enough, or I still felt like I didn't make it to where I wanted to be. So I was down on myself. I still felt like I didn't look good enough. And so because of that, I felt like that kind of derailed me and made me go backwards and fall off, instead of me appreciating myself the way I am, looking for something else positive besides the way I look to continue doing what I was doing, and and let that be the driving force instead of it being like looks, because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself now, you're never gonna love yourself. So that's why, I love myself. I appreciate the woman that I am and how I look. I applaud myself for being confident, and I applaud all the women that are bigger, that are confident within themselves. However, at this point in my life, it's too much. It's just, like I said, it's starting to affect my health. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have any real health issues besides my thyroid, which we'll talk about that a little later. I feel like talking about that. But other than that, like, I don't have any, like, you know, real problems like that. Not to say that they are not, you know, developing or could possibly develop in the future if I continue doing the bad shit that I'm doing. So that's pretty much why I'm trying to do this. I've been having like super duper like hard time with like simple stuff like walking. I mean, my lower back kills me every time I walk. And it's just because I, like, even though my butt is big and it's gonna always be big, like, the bigger I get, of course, the bigger my butt gets, and it's so heavy, like, and it just weighs on my back. And it's actually been causing issues with working out, and it's so painful. Like, I mean, of course I still push through it, but it's really painful. That's just the stuff I've been experiencing. Like, I just like was sitting back and was like, wow, like, it's a whole bunch of shit that I didn't even like. It's like you go through a journey and you remember. It's like once you get to a certain place where you're comfortable and you're like, okay, I made it, I'm happy with where I am, you kind of forget how you got there. You know it was hard. That's all you can remember. It was hard as shit. But you don't remember how you got there. Like, you know, you worked out, you know all the stuff you worked out, you ate right, you know, you stayed consistent, you did this, that, and that. But you don't realize the shit you had to go through when you were in it. Once it's all said and done. It's not until you start your journey again and you realize, like, damn, like, I knew this shit was hard. And I say this every time. It's like, I know this shit is hard, but damn, like, why is this shit this hard? Like, if I'm willing to put in the work, if I'm willing to work out, then why the hell my goddamn foot is killing me from being on this elliptical and these new damn shoes I'm trying to break in? Or why is my lower back killing me just from, you know what I'm saying, trying to walk on this treadmill? Like, and it's that type of push through that you don't remember. You just remember you gave it your all and kept going. But it's just like when you're going through it, it's like, damn, this shit is really hard. And it's shit that it feels like it shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, hard or even a factor. But I feel like because I'm, you know, this particular weight, like, little stuff like that is a big deal and a big issue right now for me. But I pushed through today. I did an hour of cardio, did a little stretching, and then I pretty much cut it from there. I am going to start developing my own workout plan like I did before. I get my routine down packed. That's when I will be sharing actual workouts with y'all and everything like that. Decided to break down my weigh-ins to about once a week. I'm gonna try. Like, I'm really, really gonna try to do once a week. Like, literally, I say I get on the scale every day. But I'm not gonna do that this time because it's not about the numbers. Excuse me. It's not about the numbers this time. It is about losing the weight and getting healthy, building my stamina, being able to just work out and feel good, get energy, all that type of stuff. That's what it's really about. And that's what I'm trying to focus on, and not so much the weight. And I think that will help me a lot more this time around. The fact that I love myself and I'm so comfortable and confident in the person that I am right now, that's the only thing I'm kind of focusing on right now. Because it's like, catch me today, catch me tomorrow, catch me a week from now, I'm still going, you know what I'm saying, feel myself. I'm still going to, you know, love myself and think I'm just, you know, a beautiful person inside and out. But the weight thing. this weight loss is about me getting healthy. You gonna hear me say that 1,000 times, because sometimes I gotta keep telling myself, because if I look in the mirror, you know, a month from now and I don't see a change, I might get discouraged and be like, okay, well, I want to stop. But at the end of the day, I gotta notice the fact that I'm going upstairs without getting winded. I gotta notice the fact that my back is not hurting as much as it used to do when I walk. Or my, you know, my ankles are not getting swollen from me being on my feet at work. Stuff like that should be the driving force for you to continue, even if you don't see physical results or anything like that. You got to look for the positive out of anything. But I know I'm ranting. But yep. So my measurements: 40, 47, 42, 61. And my weight right now is 383. Oh yeah, another thing. So from my experience, I have learned that it's always best to go slow and steady instead of fast and hard. And I'm just a prime example of that, because I've done this weight loss journey thing, I want to say not successfully, because hello, I always gain weight back, but I've done it. I've attempted to do it 3 times. The first time I lost 50 pounds. The second time I lost 70 pounds. And then the third time I lost 70 pounds. And the first time I lost the 50 pounds, I gained like 60 back. When I lost the 70 pounds, I gained about 70 back. About 70, 75 back. This time around, I lost, 70, and I gained 70 back plus 30 almost. So, and that was because when I lost that 70 pounds, I lost that 70 pounds in it was like 3.5 months. I lost that weight. Yeah, I gained since then. I got back to my original weight plus, I want to say not 30, but plus about 20, 28 or something like that, but that's still a significant amount. So that's why it's very important to go slow and steady instead of fast and hard, because the fast and hard way is not going to be able to stick. I was working out 6 days a week, 2 to 3 times a day. I was eating no carbs, nothing but meat and vegetables, and I did that for 4 months because I had a goal in mind. And I just wanted to get cute for my birthday. That's all I was thinking about. Stop setting temporary goals. That's important too. Should be for a lifestyle change. And what I was doing was not sustainable for nobody's life. It was just too intense. And that's why when I fell off, I kind of just fell off and never really picked it back up, because in my mind I was like, okay, I gotta go back to where I was, and I just wasn't feasible. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't realistic to work out that hard and that, you know, that many times a day and eat that, you know, many less calories and all that type of stuff. So just make sure you are looking to the future, but not too far ahead, taking it one day at a time, but knowing that this is something that's going to be a lifestyle change and not something that's temporary for a temporary fix or anything like that. But yeah, so like I said, measurements, just being public about that, because I left it out in the first video, so I was like, hell no, I ain't telling nobody that. But like I said, I was gonna keep it real. Good, bad, ugly, and the beautiful. So, the ugly truth, weight, it's up there, but I'm working on getting it down. And yeah, so this is day 2.